Today marks 1 year since the historic United Auto Workers strike that saw auto workers from GM, Ford, and Stellantis pour into the streets holding signs and demanding a fair wage. Tonight, we're hearing from UAW Local 14's president as he reflects on their victory 1 year later. Dominique O'Neill joins us in studio. So, Dominique, what's changed and what's the state of the auto industry now?
Well, Michael, according to Tony Totty, UAW Local 14's president, the state of the auto industry is in much a better place at this time, and it's all thanks to this strike. UAW members are receiving a new 3% raise starting tomorrow as part of the agreement, and now benefits for retirees are now exceeding $1.2 billion, but it took a lot of effort to get there. This was the scene last September. The start of Toledo's contribution to an auto workers strike so large, nothing like it had been seen in 83 years. And while it took 40 days of chanting for the companies to finally give in, the results still speak for themselves.
We're happy that we could get the contract resolved. Initially, the offer on the table before we went out on strike was about $12 billion in gains. And when we settled the strike, it was $23 billion. So the strike was very effective.
That's UAW Local 14 President Tony Totty. He says the strike was a long time coming. For some 20 years, he says wages remain stagnant while prices continue to soar. However, thanks to the strike, Totty says many of those issues have been solved.
Our contract was so lucrative that we were able to organize the workers at Volkswagen. So it wasn't just a win for us, it was a win for all auto workers.
Totty says transplants at Toyota, Honda, Mercedes all got raises as well, a true reshaping of the auto industry. But Totty says the battle was not completely over.
We're still working out some of the issues with the agreement. General Motors, which we represent, is pretty much living up to the agreement. Stellantis is having issues with the Belvedere clause of the agreement, and I know that grievances have been filed on behalf of the membership to try to hold them accountable for the agreement that they settled.
But generally, Totty says post-strike, the state of the industry is much healthier. The workers are now receiving more appropriate compensation, and the corporations are still making record profits, and CEO compensation is still at a record pace.
There's enough for everybody to go around, and I'm just happy that our strike actually was very fruitful for our members.
And Totty adds that full-time temporary employees at their facilities now receive profit sharing, which is a first. Reporting in studio, Dominique O'Neill, WTOL 11.